What is up, guys? It's your boy Elusive Illusions 28 here, back again with another week of predictions, week 3 of NFL predictions. Last week we went 13-3. Going into the Sunday night game, we were 13-1. I was gonna do a upset for either the Sunday night or the Monday night game, and I picked wrong because I was gonna pick the Raiders to beat the Saints and then the Seahawks to just win. But you know, I have to mess it up, and we're still 13-3 though, not bad, bringing our record up to 23-9. Hopefully, we can be 39-9 after this. Let's get right into the predictions. First up, we have probably the worst Thursday night game possible. The Dolphins versus the Jaguars. Jaguars are at home. This game basically comes down to who I believe in more. Even though I really don't believe in either team, well, at least to make the playoffs. The team I would have to say I believe in more would probably be the Jaguars. They almost beat the Titans on the road. Dolphins really not that impressive. You know, pretty much how I thought they would be. Jaguars a little bit better than I thought they would be. They're still kind of bad, but you know, they're at home and look more impressive than the Dolphins right now. So, give me the Jaguars for this first game. Next up, we have the Niners in New York for the second week in a row. Even though I obviously don't play there. Last week they played the Jets. Now they play the Giants, both road games. 49ers, super beat up. I think Nick Mullins is starting. I don't know the severity of Jimmy G's injury. I was thinking of picking the Giants for this one if Saquon wasn't injured. They just picked up Devontae Freeman, who I don't know if he'll be playing this week or not. I don't know if he can clear his physical and all that in time. I'm guessing he might be able to. Really won't make a difference, though. You know, I feel like the 49ers can still win with all the injuries. So, I mean, yeah. Give me the 49ers. It's not the 49ers. This is the 49ers. Just gave away my next pick. Shouldn't have been a surprise, though. Give me the 49ers. Welp, I already spoiled my next pick. Washington football team. I was about to not say the football team. Facing off against the Browns. Should be no surprise. I'm picking the Browns to win. Browns haven't been inspiring, but neither have the football team either. Pretty much got smoked by the Cardinals. Basically shut out until garbage time, you know. The football team put up 15 points in garbage time. They were down, what, like 20-0 at half, and then the Cardinals kind of just gave up. They gave up after they were up, like, what, 20? They just gave up, so, you know. Washington pretty much just got smoked, so, and the Browns won last week, so give me the Browns in this one. Next up, we have the Cincinnati Bengals facing off against the Eagles in my upset of the week. Eagles looking terrible, dude. I don't know how people picked them to win last week. Like, bro, you're dumb if you picked the Eagles to beat the Rams last week. Honestly, bro, I don't know what people saw in the Eagles. They get smoked by the Washington football team, and then you pick them to beat the Rams. Like, what? How does that even make sense, bro? I think that was like an obvious pick, and now they have to play the Bengals. Joe Burrow's been looking good. Honestly, I think the Bengals have been looking more impressive than the Eagles. So, I mean, that's the main reason why I'm picking the Bengals. Could get a little bit tricky because the Eagles are home. But I have faith in Joe Burrow to pick up his first win. So, give me the Bengals in this one. Next up, we probably have one of the hardest games for me to choose of the week. Because first off, the Raiders won. These are the two teams that I got wrong last week. Because I picked the Raiders to lose, but then they won. Was it because Michael Thomas wasn't there? I don't know. Because I don't think I've seen Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas hasn't missed a game in like 2 years, so I don't know how big of a contributor he is to the team. I don't know if that's why they beat the Saints, or just because they're a good team this year. I don't know. Or maybe just because it was their first home game. I don't know. Patriots looked really impressive. Thought they might pull off the upset on the Seattle Seahawks, but then they choked. Cam Newton dove from the 4-yard line to jump to the 2 on the last play of the game. Like, bro, you really thought you were going to dive 4 yards over like 15 people? Terrible, not terrible. Yeah, kind of terrible play calling because, you know, everyone expected Cam to run it. Cam ran it. You know, it was also his fault, too, that he could have hit the outside. Well, I'm not explaining this right now. I don't want this to be a super long video. But in conclusion, Patriots are at home. I feel like they are the better team. I feel like Raiders, it was just mainly because Michael Thomas was out. They are a good team, though. Don't get me wrong. But for this week, I feel like the Patriots are just going to pull off the win. Next game, we have the Bears versus the Falcons in our upset of the week. Bears are 2-0. Falcons are 0-2. More impressive team, Falcons. I don't know. Are the Falcons favored? They probably are, honestly, even though they're 0-2 facing a 2-0 team. I'm taking the Falcons if you haven't guessed by now, basically. Yeah, Bears, really, really lucky. Almost lost to the Giants without Saquon Barkley. What? Like, bro, he got injured, what, like first quarter when they didn't even have any points, and the Giants put up like 13 points, and our defense stepped up. Falcons, you just got to not get that big of a lead, because whenever you get that big of a lead, you just choke it away. So, you know, just make it like a decent win, and then, you know, hopefully you don't choke it away. Give me the Falcons. And again, we have another upset of the week. Rams facing off against the Bills. How can people pick the Bills, dude? They play the Jets and then the Dolphins, and then you think they're like the best team in the league? Like, what are you saying, bro? From all the clips that I've seen of Josh Allen, he's still like overthrowing people. It's not like he's like the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the Bills are a little overrated. I mean, I still feel like they're a good team. They're an okay team, you know, but I feel like, you know, some people are getting too hype about this Bills team. And the Rams, on the other end, they're super underrated, bro. They're 2-0. People still doubting them. People thought the Eagles were going to beat them. Like, what? What is that even? How? How could you think the Eagles were going to beat them? If you can't tell already, I'm picking the Rams. I know that's the wrong logo, whatever. But I'm picking the Rams in this one. I feel like they'll win by a decent amount because they're super underrated, and the Bills are super overrated. Ooh, next game. Hardest game of the week to pick by far. Going back and forth so many times on this game, man. Texans at Steelers. Texans are 0-2, dude. Texans have one of the hardest schedules. They have the hardest schedule in the league, at least to start off the year. They face the Chiefs. They face the Ravens. And now they face the surging Steelers. Like, oh my God, man. And they need a win soon, especially for their morale. They can't go 0-3, right? Like, dude, they're going to be, like, giving it their best effort. Like, their best effort, you know? Because they can't go 0-3, man. And then the Steelers, looking to get their third win, looking like a very solid team. But I think this is just the ideal matchup for the Steelers. Texans' offensive line hasn't been looking good. Steelers' defensive line, best in the league. Just for that reason, I feel like the Steelers will win. So, give me the Steelers. Next game, last 1 o'clock game, Titans at Vikings. A few weeks ago, probably would have picked the Vikings in this one. Now, I'm not picking the Vikings in this one. Vikings, what's up, man? What's up, bro? I thought, like, bro, I had confidence in the Packers, and then I see the Colts destroy them. It's like, what? How? What happened? Kirk Cousins going into the fourth quarter, a 0.00 QBR. How do you even get that, man? He had like 50 passing yards, 3 interceptions, and like 1 for 68 passing. Like, bro, how do you be that bad? Not even against like the freaking Niners defense, against a Colts defense, which is good, but, you know, they're not going to make your quarterback have like a freaking 0 passer rating, you know? So, I mean, until the Vikings prove me wrong, they're a pretty bad team. Give me the Titans. For our first 4 o'clock game, another super hard game to pick because the Panthers, they've been looking okay. Barely lost to the Raiders, who the Raiders now look like a good team. Barely lost to the Bucks, who are supposed to be a good team. Are they actually? Not really. But they've looked better than expected. Chargers almost beat the Chiefs. 2 underrated teams going at it. Chargers are at home, though, and they almost beat the Chiefs, which is a bigger accomplishment in my head, at least right now, than beating the Raiders. So I feel like the Chargers will be able to win this one. I don't know how by how much, but, you know, I feel like the Chargers can win this one. Next game, Jets at Colts. Jets, worst team in the league. Jets on the road. Colts looking good. Colts blew out the Vikings. If you can't tell who I'm picking the Colts in this one. Colts look like an okay team. I'm not gonna go as far as say that they're a good team or like an underrated team, but they're okay. I mean, they lost to the Jags in week 1, made up for it. I mean, maybe they just do bad against bad teams. Maybe they'll lose to the Jets. But I doubt it, yo. Jets probably gonna get the first round pick. Give me the Colts. And for our first 425 game, not making the same mistake again. Cowboys at Seahawks. Seahawks, one of the best teams in the league right now, by far. Cowboys, not fully put together just yet. Barely won last week. Shouldn't have even won. Any team in the league, even the freaking Dolphins, should know that you can land on the football before it gets 10 yards and an onside kick. Like, bro, that's just so dumb. So, in my mind, they shouldn't have even won. Because I would have landed on that. I could have won the game for the Falcons. Like, oh my, man. But yeah, and then Seahawks, I'm probably not going to pick against them till they lose. So for that reason, give me the Seahawks. And now for one of our easiest picks of the week, Lions at Cardinals. Let me just put it up there real quick before I even say anything. Cardinals are going to dominate. Lions, bottom 4 team. Cardinals, more than likely a top 10 team, right? I think everyone can agree with me on those two statements there. Cardinals are going to smoke them, honestly. Cardinals are at home. Why would you pick the Lions? No, if the Lions win, I'll be shocked. I don't know what to bet on it right now. I don't want to bet something stupid because, of course, Lions probably beat like a freaking God squad, yo. But we'll see. If they do win, I'll be very shocked though. Give me the Cardinals. With our last 425 game, almost a hard decision with the Bucks at Broncos. Like, oh my god, dude. If the Bucks would have had Drew Lock, I would have picked the Bucks. Honestly, man. Or the Broncos. I would have picked the Broncos. Because Broncos still stayed in it in the Steelers game with who? Jeff Driscoll. They got Blake Bortles now, I heard. Is Blake Bortles going to start? I don't know. The boat. I saw that trending on Twitter. Well, whoever they start at quarterback, it's not going to be enough, bro. Bucks probably starting to get it together now, probably looking less sloppy. So they're going to be getting better. Broncos are getting worse. That just sets up a Buccaneers win. So give me the Bucks in this one. And for our Sunday night game here, we have the Packers traveling to New Orleans to face off against the Saints. I'm just going to put it up here. Like I said, probably going to pick the Packers every week. I'm a Packers fan. I can't bet against my team, But so far I've been 2-0 on those picks, So, I mean, not bad. Last year I went 13-3 on those picks for the Packers. So, I mean, that's not bad either. But, I have faith in the Packers winning. Packers defense, pretty good. Drew Brees looking sloppy without Michael Thomas out there. Showed a stat. I think he was second all time throughout 2 weeks for shortest passes. He's just doing dump downs and stuff, which hopefully the Packers can guard. And right now, with how this is turning out or looking, kind of scary. Devontae Adams did not practice today on Wednesday. Might, and I'm basing this prediction off if he plays. If he plays is my prediction of the Packers winning. And if he doesn't, I feel like we could still win, but I'm kind of iffy on that. I'm not thinking about that right now though. I think the Packers win because mainly this is going to be an offensive showdown. New Orleans offense looks very terrible. Packers offense is literally surging, bro. Like I said, I know they played not the best defenses, but they're still an NFL defense, you know what I'm saying? And so are the Saints. So, I mean, probably won't put up 45, 60 points. I mean, maybe they will. But, feel like the Packers offense is just a little bit better than the Saints defense right now. Or than the Saints offense, and the Packers defense is similar to the Saints defense right now. So, for that reason, I feel like the Packers are going to win this one. Give me the Packers. And for what could have been the AFC Championship game if the Ravens didn't suck in the playoffs. We have the Chiefs here at the Ravens, the number 1 and number 2 team in the league right now, at least for a regular season. This is a very difficult game for me to pick. I'm going to have to pick the Chiefs on this one, man. I'm going by consistency here. I feel like the Chiefs are the most consistent team in the NFL. Haven't lost a game in what? Like 14 games or something, it said. Ravens haven't lost like 14 regular season games in a row, but they did lose to the Titans, man, in the playoffs, which I know is a whole different atmosphere and everything like that. But I feel like the Chiefs are the safer pick since they're more consistent. So yeah, give me the Chiefs in this one. Appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Drop a like and subscribe if you enjoy the picks. Like I said, I know I'm biased against the Packers, but they're actually a good team, so they're actually like a good pick, most of the weeks, at least straight up. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Drop a sub for the next week. Hopefully, we end off 39-9, perfect 16-0 record this week. Hopefully, I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out, guys.